Hey guys, I'm Marty Joyce and I'm a video production student here at Brookside High School. Today I'm going to show you our newest way to find our stream. Are you tired of watching our stream on your phone or tablet? If you are, good news. We have a way to stream on your TV at home. If you have a Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, or Apple TV, you can now find us there. We're going to show you how to find us on Roku. However, it is very similar on the other two as well. First, you will find the channels icon on your home screen and open it. There will be a search channels icon, open that. In the search bar, you will type Boxcast. It's a green and white icon. Click on it and next to it on the right, it should say add channel. Then it will say channel added. Click go to channel, which will suddenly appear on the right where add channel was before. And once you have the Boxcast app/channel open, there is a magnifying glass that says Search Organizations. You will click that and search Sheffield. On the bottom, there should be the red Cardinal logo icon, and you will click on that. All BMS and BHS streams will be available. I hope you found this helpful, and stay tuned for more ways to find our stream. Thanks for watching.
Hi everyone, my name is Michael Cook, and I'm the superintendent here at Sheffield Lake Schools. I'm happy you visited our website today. We have lots to share with you. I'm proud to say that in the last decade we have made great strides here in our district. We have many co-curricular and extracurricular activities to offer. We've hired principals and administrators that are fantastic. Our staff is second to none, and our students are not only kind, but they're very hardworking, and they participate in many activities. Come along with me as we see some of this amazing school. Thank you to the voters who have supplied us with this amazing place for our students to learn. We're trying to make the best use of it as possible. I want to emphasize that our staff goes through an immense amount of professional development. Our students have the utmost rigor in their classes, and we are preparing kids for their future, whether it's to go to college, whether it's to be employed, or whether it's to go into the military. We are proud, and I'm excited every day to be a part of this district. We recently finished our strategic plan that will last us the next 3 to 5 years. And in this strategic plan, we will develop groups to make actions that will help us to improve our district. Hi everyone. We'll develop groups to make actions that will help us to improve our district. We're really excited about our next strategic plan, and we want to continue to strive to be the best school district we can be. Thank you again for visiting the website. If you'd like more information about our school, please watch the other videos on this website or check us out on social media. It sure is a pleasure to meet you all. Have a great day.
All right, good evening. We are going to get started. My name is Emily Adkins, and I am the principal of Brookside High School. It is my honor to welcome all of you to the induction ceremony of the Brookside chapter of the National Honor Society. I am sure you feel the same excitement I feel to be around such a distinguished group of students. They are the best and brightest Brookside High School has to offer. This ceremony tonight is special to me because I have known many of these students since they were in the 5th and 6th grade, and I am so proud of all of their accomplishments. Students inducted into the National Honor Society excel in the 4 pillars of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. Shortly, you will hear more about these pillars. Thank you to the NHS officers for organizing tonight's event, and for our advisor, Mrs. Julie Keller, for all of her efforts to mentor these talented students and to organize the service events they participate throughout the year. Thank you to our District Video Club for capturing this special evening on our live stream. Finally, thank you this evening to the friends, family, grandparents, and teachers who are here tonight to recognize our inductees. Inductees, please do not forget to take a moment tonight to thank those in your life who have supported you on your way to achieve this special recognition. Next, Mrs. Julie Keller will introduce our current members.
Good evening, and welcome to the Cardinal chapter of the National Honor Society Induction Ceremony. Tonight we will be recognizing students that exemplify the pillars of National Honor Society: scholarship, leadership, character, and service. We currently have 38 members of the National Honor Society, and we would like to recognize them. Current NHS members, please stand when your name is called. Andrew Boffman, Tyler Blythe, Summer Brown, Willow Brown, Aliana Cardona, Robert DeLuca, Reagan Dietz, Zachary Callis, Juliet Kinlan, Ben Cramp, Zoe Lucas, Jessica McIver, Julie Moore, Nico Morello, Tessa Morello, Nicholas Ortiz, Anisha Fukin, Sophia Pinero, Caitlin Popowski, Alex Ryan, Rachel Seekins, Carol Smale, Dylan Stout, Haley Trowbridge, Cameron Villavec, Lincoln Barnhart, Brianna De Leon, Olivia Diaz, Giselle Frage, Kaylin Hannon, Ava Judy, Sean Moore, Kylie O'Donnell, Brianna Pavlik, Soraya Radoff-Coons, Nina Stottlemyre, and Sydney Williams. Current members this year maintained their GPAs, competed in sports, and participated in clubs and volunteer work. They continued to give back to the community through volunteering and donation drives. Members volunteered at the Second Harvest food pantries, blood drives, Cardinal Closet, working at other buildings in the district, and various organizations on their own. Our members donated over 200 hours of community service outside of the school day. In addition, our officers planned a mental health awareness week for students with the assistance of Mr. Smith, and provided encouraging notes and candy to students during exam week. They also held 2 district-wide collections, one for coats for the Cardinal Closet and the other for Genesis House, a domestic violence shelter for women and children. Please give them a round of applause. You may be seated. President Anisha Fukin will now explain the purpose of National Honor Society.
National Honor Society ranks as one of the oldest and most prestigious national organizations for high schools, and since 1921, millions of students have been selected for membership. The purpose of this organization is to create enthusiasm for scholarship, to stimulate a desire to render service, to promote leadership, and to develop character. The National Honor Society is a concrete way to promote high school academic standards, a means of ensuring the continuation of democracy, and an instrument for the betterment of the individual and school. The National Honor Society has many symbols that signify the 4 cardinal principles of the society. The society has 2 colors, blue and gold. The flower is the yellow rose. The society's motto is Noblesse oblige, which translated from French means nobility obligates. The phrase signifies that those of high rank have an obligation to be honorable, generous, and responsible. The National Honor Society emblem indicates all that the society stands for. It consists of a keystone and a torch. The keystone contains the letters C, S, L, and S, which stand for character, scholarship, leadership, and service. The torch symbolizes the light of truth, a light that leads the way for others, the burning ambition for values of life and service. Our Vice President, Zach, will discuss the lighting of the candles.
Membership in the National Honor Society is one of the highest honors that can be awarded to a high school student. The National Honor Society works hard to bring the accomplishments of these outstanding students to the attention of their parents, teachers, peers, and community. Chapters across the nation strive to give practical meaning to the society's goal of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. The membership of the Cardinal Chapter of the National Honor Society has been earned by the effective demonstrations of the 4 qualities held in high esteem by the society. 4 members will now light a candle and review these qualities. Our Secretary Alex will now explain leadership.
Leadership should exert a whole influence on the school. In taking the initiative in class and school activities, the real leader strives to train and aid others to attain the same objective. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interest for the interests of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter how much power or resources are available to a group, it may be ineffective without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed. Thus, to lead is a substantive charge of each of our members and to the candidates. Reagan, our Public Relations Officer, will now explain scholarship.
Scholarship means a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and studying, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended, for education ends only with death. Knowledge is one great element in life that leads to the highest success, and it can be the lamp by which we read the past and the light that illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship. Historian Officer Tessa will now explain character. Thank you, Reagan.
Character is a force within each individual that distinguishes that person from others. Without it, no one can respect oneself, nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is the force of character which guides one through life, and once developed, grows steadily. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant action, daily striving to make the right choice. The problem of character is that problem of self-control. We must be in reality what we wish to appear to be to others. By demonstrating such qualities as reliability, honesty, and sincerity, we may hope to prove by example that we value good character. Our treasurer, Rachel, will now explain service.
Service. Service can be described in various ways. In the routine of the day's work, many opportunities arise to help others. Willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or without recognition is the quality we seek in our membership. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities to creation of a better tomorrow. Ms. Keller will now explain the selection process.
It goes without saying that all applicants to National Honor Society strive to achieve academic excellence. To become eligible, students must maintain a cumulative GPA of 3.5. In addition, candidates must demonstrate the other three pillars of leadership, service, and character. The selection process begins with the application, and then Faculty Council meets to discuss the accomplishments of each student. The students selected this year were very involved in a variety of activities at Brookside and found time to volunteer for organizations like the Second Harvest Food Pantry. Others found volunteer opportunities such as helping neighbors in need or involvement with their churches. As I call their names, I will list some of their activities. 2023 inductees. You will come forward, receive your certificate, light your candle, and then remain standing at your seat. Noah Adkins. Soccer, football, basketball, and Safety Town volunteer leader. Nicholas Ara. Baseball, basketball, football, and Principals Advisory Club. Leanne Clark. Varsity softball, volleyball, travel softball, and Spanish Honor Society. Joe DeLuca. Interact, varsity soccer, class officer, and travel baseball. Kenny Dietz, student council, track, interact, and scholastic challenge. Madeline Feda, interact, student council, HOSA, and track and field. Alexis Fridley, drama club, HOSA, Second Harvest Food Bank, group leader. Grace Hicks, dance, drama club, French Honor Society, and Principals Advisory. Christopher Kostorczyk, marching band, drama, track, and robotics. Aiden McLaughlin, football, basketball, track, and tutor. Arushi Fukin, Elite Dance Team, Scholastic Challenge, Interact, and HOSA. Errol Torres. Interact, Soccer, Esports, and HOSA. Hannah Wiles. Volleyball, trainer, volunteer at Holiday Lakes. Ananda Wright, class officer, soccer, track, and principals advisory club. Anisha Fukin will now lead the Pledge of Membership.
All members, please repeat after me. I pledge to maintain high scholastic standing, to hold as fundamental and worthy a positive character, to endeavor intelligently and courageously, to be a leader, and to give of myself freely in service to others. In doing so, I shall prove myself worthy of a place in the National Honor Society.
Please give a round of applause for our new National Honor Society members. Inductees, you may blow out your candles. You may be seated. Each year, members nominate a faculty member that consistently demonstrates the pillars of National Honor Society. Alex Ryan will speak about this year's honorary faculty member.
Each year, our chapter of the National Honor Society inducts a staff member that we believe exemplifies the 4 pillars of NHS. This year, we have chosen to induct Mrs. Brennan. Mrs. Brennan has only worked here at Brookside for 2 years, but she has gone above and beyond to prove to the students, staff, and community that she is a valuable and reliable teacher. We voted to induct her because of the way in which she displays the 4 pillars of NHS, which include service, character, scholarship, and leadership. First, I would like to discuss how Mrs. Brennan represents service. In her time here, she has worked to successfully plan 2 proms for our students. Along with that planning comes multiple hours of volunteering around the school and working to ensure that the experience is as best as it possibly can be. Her representation of service also brings out her representation of the 2nd pillar of NHS, character. Mrs. Brennan is always willing to help students or speak with them outside of a classroom setting, even if she has other things going on. She is thoughtful and considerate towards both students and staff members. The 3rd pillar of the National Honor Society, scholarship, is also incredibly well represented by her. She is an excellent teacher and works very hard to prepare her students. Finally, Mrs. Brennan exemplifies the 4th pillar of NHS, leadership, through her work as both a teacher and a coach. She is valued by students and athletes alike. Mrs. Brennan is an amazing teacher in person, and we are so happy to have chosen her to represent the National Honor Society this year.
All right. Good evening, students, staff, and family members. I am so honored to have been chosen this year as the honorary NHS staff member. This group of students has definitely left its impact on me, and I'm excited to continue to work with our juniors and sophomores, becoming juniors and seniors, and to see our graduating seniors pursue their dreams in the coming years. As an English teacher, you know I have to throw some quotes out there to leave you with some inspiration. As you have been selected to represent our school as leaders, I've chosen some quotes about leadership to send you off with. Author Kenneth Thomas once said, "The greatest leader is not necessarily the one who does the greatest things. He is the one that gets the people to do the greatest things." I've always found this to be the truest challenge of being a leader, but also one of the truest trademarks of being a leader. Writer Sheryl Sandberg once said, "Leadership is about making others better as a result of your presence, and making sure that impact lasts in your absence." And finally, author Sharon Kidd stated, "Leadership is being the first egg in the omelet." As a high schooler, it might often feel like you don't have the chance to be a leader or make an impact, like your actions fall into an abyss or go by unnoticed. But as a high school teacher, I see some of the truest and most striking forms of leadership in my day-to-day interactions with you. You have the power to inspire and change your community and the world around you, and I cannot wait to see what great things you all have to offer going forward. Congratulations again, and thank you for this honor.
As we close our ceremony, I would like to thank you all for being here tonight and for allowing me the privilege of working with your son or daughter. The students here tonight are some of the most motivated, kind-hearted individuals I have ever worked with. I also want to give a special thanks to the custodial staff for setting up this evening and for the SSLTA for providing refreshments this evening. I hope you will join us afterwards for some cookies and lemonade. Thank you very much. Have a good evening.
No, it's right under my mom's classroom.
I really wish that she would have said, "and she has chickens," and ran away.